Hi, and welcome to Pivotal Tracker. Tracker is a simple project management tool. It focuses your team in collaboration around a backlog of stories. A story is just a short, concrete description of some functionality, considered from the perspective of a user. The backlog is your project broken down into a prioritized list of stories. Let's get started by creating a few stories. Many story titles complete the sentence, "A user should be able to." Before you can start a story, you must estimate the difficulty of completing it. This is what enables Tracker to observe how much work you complete and to predict how long the various parts of your project will take. Use 1 point for straightforward stories, 2 for more complex ones, and 3 for very complex stories or those you don't yet know how to approach. Prioritize your work in the backlog. The principal way to do this is to actually drag the stories into position, like so. Drop them on this striped area or sandwiched between two others. The higher up a story is, the sooner it will be addressed. Let's switch to the built-in demo to see how a project might look after a few weeks. The top chunk of the backlog is the team's current focus. It is displayed in the Current panel. This is where you look for what to do next. Stories sometimes fall out of this panel or jump into it from the backlog. That's because Tracker dynamically allocates stories to Current based on what will fit. In Tracker, your schedule is divided into iterations. The Current panel holds one iteration, and each iteration only holds a certain number of points. This is your velocity, and it helps Tracker predict how much your team will complete each week. Your velocity is the average number of points accepted in each of the past few iterations. At the end of an iteration, accepted stories are promoted out of the backlog, and your remaining iterations are refilled according to your updated velocity. So how do stories get accepted? Well, Tracker is built for a collaborative process, with emphasis on constant feedback. The developer can deliver the story when the feature is ready for review, but it isn't done with until the product owner tries it out and accepts it. If it gets rejected, then it must be restarted. If you accidentally click a button at the wrong time, you can also change a story's state with this dropdown. Most stories are features, but there are also bugs, chores, and releases. These aren't worth any points, but they help you keep your team appraised of everything that is going on or needs attention. Release markers help you track progress towards your most important milestones. Thanks for trying Tracker. There are more features, but these are the ones you need to know. Documentation and feedback forums are available here. Thanks in advance for your feedback, and good luck with your next projects.